Recently, there's been a huge debate on whether GMOs should be allowed.
We decided to look at the science and see what the fuss was all about.
So what is a GMO?
A GMO is simply an organism, like any other, which produces tens of thousands of proteins, but one or two of them have been chosen specifically by humans.
So basically, it is an organism that contains genes from another organism.
But why is it bad?
Let's take corn for example. In order to protect it from insects, it uses a pesticide called Roundup.
Roundup contains glyphosate, a chemical that inhibits an enzyme plants use to synthesize amino acids.
By blocking this enzyme, Roundup stops plants from making what they need to grow and metabolize food. Therefore, it ends up killing them.
However, Roundup is sprayed to all plants.
In order to solve this problem, Monsanto decided to make crops that were resistant to glyphosate. They did this by using an agrobacterium that inserts itself into the surface of a plant cell via the plasmid. This plasmid contains all the new genetic material.
So they moved this gene that produced enzymes that are unaffected by glyphosate into the genes of the crops.
Just like a strain resistance to Roundup, many other crops have similar strains that allow them to grow in harsher climates and also allow them to have more vitamins that make for a much more healthier crop.
For example, golden rice contains beta-carotene, the source of vitamin A.
This poses a threat to many children in underdeveloped countries because the absence of beta-carotene causes babies and children to lose their eyesight.
But with GMO rice crop, not only can the rice survive, but it can help prevent loss of eyesight.
But it doesn't end there.
Currently, there are about 800 million malnourished people in the world.
So if we have these crops that are completely harmless to us and much more nutritious, then it is our responsibility to use GMOs in the United States and throughout the world.